Hello everyone, it's Monika here and welcome to my channel and welcome to Fancy Fold Craft Challenge. Yes, we are back. We've got a bigger group of crafters, crafty ladies who are going to share those inspirations with Fancy Fold cards every single month on the 5th of each month at 5 p.m. UK time. We're going to release another Fancy Fold for a current month. This month we've got WIPER cards, and this is the card I prepared off camera just to show you. So together with Christine, Monika from Quilling Lady YouTube channel, Katarina and Jenny, I'm going to list them below the video so you can check out what they've created for this WIPER card challenge. And we're going to leave. We decided, I thought that it would be nice to carry on the hashtag from last year. So hashtag FFC challenge 2023. We're going to leave exactly the same challenge. As always, if you don't know, go over to our Facebook group, which is a Fancy Fold Craft Challenge. I'm going to include all the information below the video so you can check it out. Of course, I'm going to link all the ladies taking part in this collaboration, but if you want to join in, just follow the hashtag, add the hashtag to any of your social media if you want to do a step-by-step tutorial. We would love you to try this as well. You can follow any of us because we might all have different measurements, so I would love for you to check every single lady. It's only 5 of us, so go over and see other measurements, other ideas, because there are different types of WIPER cards. So this is mine. I prepared off camera, and I love this card. I think it's really nice, and I love the sentiment. Feel free, dance and be happy. I love this one. Let me show you the collection I used for this one. This one is Polish brand, and it's called 13 Arts. I got it from that's crafty.co.uk online shop here in the UK, but these are and this is a Polish brand, and I'm going to use exactly the same brand for my second card. So this one is called Carmen, and let me just quickly flick through this 6x6 paper pad. And these are the ephemera pieces. These are the pieces included in this pack, and I use them to decorate my card. So this one, as I said, I think I said it, 4x6 card, which fits, and I tested it standard 4x6 envelope. Of course, if you're going to do lots of dimensional, it's going to be harder for you to fit it in, but I think it's fine to fit even with a little bit of dimension, because I did one layer of foam pads. So let me show you what do you need for this card. So first of all, you need a card for the base measuring. This one is 4x9 inches. Then you need another piece measuring 2x9 inches, and then for the little mechanism we need 1 inch by 1 7/8, and we're going to fold it in a certain way, so you're going to see it. So let me put this card together first. So we need to score it first. We need to score it at 1.5 inch and 3 inch. And then with the small piece, we're going to do exactly the same, 1.5 inch and 3 inch. So now we can burnish all those score lines. And I will show you how this will look like. So we've got this one ready. And then we need to burnish this one, the bigger piece. And in a minute you're going to see exactly how this card will look like. And having those two pieces, you need to put this piece this way and another one this way. Let me see if you can see it. So you've got this. I think you can see it now. The fur and the bigger piece, and that's the smaller piece. Let me see. Yes, I think you can see it now. I'm recording with my light on, so it just gives me some shadow, but I hope you can see it. So we're going to add here this way. So let me pick some papers to decorate my card. So I'm going to use exactly the same brand, 13 Arts, and I'm going to use Young and Free, and I've got the ephemera pieces here already, and I prepared some of the pieces I think would fit my card. So I've got those on the side and those smaller ones for that wiper mechanism. So let me cut those pieces and I will be back with decorating of my card. So I cut out all my pattern paper to correct size, and I usually leave a 1/4 inch margin, but it's all up to you. So depending on what kind of margin you want to leave, then that's how you're going to work out your measurements. So I'm putting my layers, and because I picked a black card, and I think I don't need mats and layers, so let me do that. And then I always wonder which way I should do those, but I think I'm going to do it this way so I can cover with my composition that joint. So yeah, let me do it this way. So I'm just curious, did you miss us, guys? Did you miss our fancy fold card challenge? And did you sign up for our Facebook group? And because we've got quite a few members, and we are getting new members every few days, so it's so nice to see our community is growing. And probably you know that we did one craft along on our Facebook group, and I'm sure we're going to do quite a few more this year because Katarina and Jenny joined us, so it's we've got more people which might want to contribute a bit more. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. So let me adhere this one as well. No, I meant to do it this way, so I will not be able to see that black line here. So I'm going to adhere this side only, and I'm going to leave this one for now, because with that other part we will have to work on that mechanism, wiper mechanism. So yeah, we need to leave that one for now. So I'm joining this one, and now you can see if the measurements are correct. If not, you can move it to the right a little bit. Yes, but everything is fine so far, I think. But if there is like a sliver, you can just cut it off, and that's not a problem. You just make sure that everything works for you. So I'm adding this panel now, and I think next step which I'm going to do is to decorate this side of my card, and at the end I'm going to do that mechanism. So I was thinking to add some color by adding those, and I've got that, so I think I'm going to do that. And then I've got sentiment, action will define you, and I might add it over here. So let me add here those circles or half circles, those elements, and I need to make sure that the glue, it's not on that side, because you know what's going to happen. You're going to glue your card together and you will not be able to open it. So you have to be careful and just double check where you want to apply your glue. I'm going to put that one here. So I like those. Oh, I should have moved that. It doesn't matter really. So now I want to add some foam pads to this cute dog, like a space dog maybe, I don't know. A little adventurous. So I need to, I'm putting the glue here to know where to put my foam pads, and I think I need a new roll of foam. So I'm going to add it here, and on that section. So I think that should be more than enough to hold this one and lift it up a bit. Yes, and that's correct. So adding a bit more glue. I'm just trying to see if it's going to be in the correct position. I'm double checking. Oh, you see, I put the glue a bit too much on this side. So let me scrape it off. Of course, I'm going to use my finger. Yeah, that's fine now. And I had a bit of, yes, it's here. I always keep some kitchen roll on my desk just to have it handy in case of emergency. And I'm going to add here that sentiment. I want to make sure that it's kind of on that doggy a little bit, so as a bit of that sentiment will be adhered here flat, and then I have to add a little bit of foam pad on the other side, a little thin strip. I love this foam pad on the roll because this way you can actually cut the amount I need and use it. So yes, I hope this one is not going to be too long, but at least you will be able to see the process of how I put this card together. So a bit of glue on that side, and I cannot hear this, and I hope you like it already. I like it. And now we're going to work on that wiper mechanism. So I was thinking to use this butterfly and then maybe live in joy. I wasn't sure about that, but let me show you how to put this wiper mechanism together. So you need a piece of card. I'm measuring 1 inch by 1 7/8. 7/8 you can do 2 inches, but you have to make sure that this piece will be hidden. So it's good to actually cut off a little sliver just to make it shorter of 2 inches, because it's going to be hidden and you know, it's going to be in and out of your card. So what we need to do now, we need to bend it. We need to bend that corner to this side. And for this you don't need a scoreboard, but if you've got, this card is actually quite thick, but it's fine. And just burnish it. So you're going to have this like a triangle. You could easily use a scoreboard if you wish. So basically you need to mark a halfway, so 1 inch, and then let me show you on my scoreboard maybe. So you need to mark 1 inch, and then if you've got a line across your scoreboard, you line that mark with one of the corners, with one corner, and then you just do the score line. And then once you fold it, you're going to have something like this. And then of course you need to burnish it. And now we need to open that card, and we need to apply glue. Just needed to pause for a second because I realized that you might not be able to see this one. So we've got this mechanism and that corner is going upwards. Need to line it up with that score line. And I grab some Posca pen just to mark it, and I'm going to put some dots here so you will be able to see it better. So you line it up with that score line here. That's the first and that's the second score line. I hope you will be able to see everything. And we need to apply the glue. Let me just cut off that little corner because it's just doesn't look very nice. So I'm going to apply glue on that corner. I hope you can see it. on this corner. And I prefer liquid glue because you will see in a minute that it's best to use this way, so you can maneuver it. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to press that corner down. I hope you can see it. So I've got that second score line. What I did, I put the glue. Let me just remove that so you can see it. I put the glue here on the corner, and that I just pressed it down. So it has to line up here on the top, and it has to line up with that score line has to go towards that second score line. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it this way, and just to make sure to see if it folds nice, fold it this way as well, to make sure that this corner is adhered properly, because now it has to adhere properly. So let me show you what I'm doing. Hope you can see it. If you have any problems whatsoever, just let me know, and I will do this little small step with a different cardstock so you can see it. So I'm pressing down, and we need a acetate piece. This one measures 2 by 1/2 inch, and we're going to adhere it here, and we're going to put the composition, which is going to be revealed in that rectangle. So you have to have something which will fit here, so it's not going to stick out at the bottom, and it's not going to stick out on the top, and it has to be faced this way. So let me add here that one. For this one, I'm going to use my red liner tape, because with acetate I prefer red liner tape, and it's best. For liquid glue, you know, you're going to wait a while, especially with acetate, so it's up to you. If you don't have to rush, then but for this video I'm going to use this red liner tape. So I'm going to, it depends how big elements you have. You can push it towards the end here or towards the top. It's all up to you, but I think I will have enough space to adhere my butterfly, and I'm going to use red liner tape again for the butterfly. I'm going to cut a little piece. I have to make sure that it's not too big, so it fits nicely on top of my acetate. So, and of course with acetate you have to remember to burnish it, just to make sure that the glue sticks nicely. Remove the backing, adhere your piece, making sure, as I said, you have to make sure that it fits that rectangle here. Yeah, burnish again, and I'm thinking, shall I add this or not? If you want to add some more, you can still do it once you put this card together. So I'm going to wait a little bit. Let me fold it like so. So what you do, you fold it, you apply glue on this part, and we're going to close this card. I hope it's going to work. Let me close this, and that's how it looks like. And let's see if the butterfly is going to fly. Ta-da! And it's not too high. And now what you can do, you can push it down, and then if you want you can add other elements. So I might add this one because I think it will look nice. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of foam pad. So yeah, I'm happy with this card, and I think I'm going to keep it for my daughter for her birthday. So hopefully she's not going to see this video. I like it. I hope she will like it as well. She likes this kind of look, and yeah, I think those sentiments are good as well for a teenager. What do you think? Do you think it's good for teenagers? My aunt, because she's going to turn 16 in July. It's still a few months to go, but yeah, I might add something else. So this is my 4x6 WIPER card. So I was looking at this card and I thought that it's actually quite plain, and I didn't like that bit which showed those two pieces of paper joining together. So I took some elements from the ephemera pack, and there was this leaf which I cut into two different pieces, and I added them here, and I added that arrow, red arrow pointing, and I think it looks much better. At least I prefer it this way, so I hope you will like it as well. So that's the finished card, and let me bring the other one I did off camera so to show you both of them together. And I really like this fancy fold. So these are the WIPER cards for our fancy fold craft challenge 2023. So remember to add the hashtag FFC challenge 2023. I'm going to put the links to Christine, Monika, Katarina and Jenny below the video, so you can check it out. And of course I'm going to include all the informations and link to our Facebook group Fancy Fold Craft Challenge. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go over to other ladies to check out what they created with this Fancy Fold challenge. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video very soon. Bye for now.